Hey everyone, Trevor Huntsinger here with the Anderson Hicks Group, and today I have the pleasure of sitting down with Caleb Brower. Caleb, you're an agent here on Anderson Hicks, and why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I grew up in Blackfoot. I grew up in Wapello, good old Wapello. And my wife and I, we live in Shelley right now, and yeah, just got into real estate. So
Okay, so Wapello, Wapello,
yeah,
is that like by Blackfoot?
yeah. So it's kind of just north of Blackfoot, right off the old highway. It's like between Blackfoot and Firth, but it's technically part of Blackfoot.
But it's its own municipality?
Kind of like that's where I went to elementary school, Wapello.
Okay.
So
I was
okay.
born, raised in Pocatello.
Oh, okay.
And have attended the Eastern Idaho State Fair.
Yeah.
Probably religiously every year since I was born.
Me too.
So I've been through Blackfoot a lot and even Idaho Falls a lot. And I had no idea
Really?
that was even a thing.
Yeah, there's like Wapello, Groveland, out in Pingree. Like
I know Pingree,
Okay.
I know Groveland,
Yeah.
like Springfield. Those ones I know, but I've never heard that one.
Really? It's
You
right
learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's right next to Rose.
Okay.
If you know where Rose is.
I do. I got
Okay.
married in Rose.
Oh, yeah.
So right there at Rose River Receptions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where my wife and I tied the knot.
Nice.
So
It's a good place. I've been there.
It is a beautiful place. So okay, so here in Wapello.
Yeah.
Born and raised. And have you always lived in Idaho then?
I mean, technically I was born in Utah, but I was like 2 when we moved here. So
Okay.
pretty much.
Okay. And so went to Blackfoot High School or Snake? Okay, so you're a Bronco.
I'm a Bronco, yeah.
You're a Bronco. Okay. There's a big rivalry I know there, so
Yeah.
I just have to find out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely Bronco.
So through high school, then what?
After high school, I went to BYU-Idaho, and while I was there, I started a little service business just to make some money, kind of a side hustle. I started cleaning out rain gutters and windows, and that's kind of where I discovered my love for entrepreneurship. And after I graduated, I saw a job posting on Indeed for Keller Williams to be a realtor. And it was something I had kind of thought about after I graduated high school, but I decided not to. And when I saw that, I took that as my sign to kind of jump in. Was like, I really like being an entrepreneur, and I've always been interested in real estate, so I feel like this is my sign.
What'd you go to school for?
Biomedical science.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Chemistry.
Not related.
Got
Oh, really?
my degree in chemistry.
Okay. Yeah.
And then worked in the wireless industry and now real estate. And,
Yeah.
I use chemistry every day.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Yeah. No, same
No.
as you?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep. All right. And you're currently still in school, right?
Applying. I've applied to graduate schools, but I
Okay.
haven't started.
So graduate school's in medical science then, right?
Dental school.
Dental school.
Yeah.
What pushed you into looking in dental school?
I partway through undergrad, I really had no idea what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I also liked the healthcare field.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I started my business, and then I started doing some shadowing. I shadowed a doctor, shadowed a dentist, and I discovered it's really easy to be an entrepreneur in dentistry. So that's kind of a good mix of being an entrepreneur, but also working in healthcare.
So you went to school, saw a post about real estate,
Mm-hmm.
and then went and took the classes, took the test,
Mm-hmm.
passed the test.
Pass the test.
That's in and of itself a challenge for some. So passed the test, and then did you jump right into real estate, or did you what did that look like right after you got your license?
Yeah, so I got my license, and then I immediately knew I wanted to join Keller Williams. So I actually met with Steven, and I was like, yeah, this is where I want to be. I want to be at Keller Williams. And then I learned that teams were a thing. I didn't even know that
Yeah.
because I was just jumping in. And then obviously I met Anderson Hicks Group, and I was like, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the real deal.
Yep. Yeah, and we were super excited. Always excited to see new blood into the industry, especially those who are looking at it as business ownership
Mhm.
rather than side hustle. And we moved forward and brought you onto the team, and it's been super fun. And so now that you are in real estate, what would you say the most challenging part is?
Mm. There is definitely a lot to learn.
Yeah.
I think it's, for me, been trying to figure out what it is I don't know,
Yeah.
so I can learn it, so I can be able to help clients.
What is your favorite part about it?
Ooh, I mean, I love that I get to be an entrepreneur, and I like that it's a long-term growth and something I can build for years. It's not just something quick, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yep. It's a long game.
It's a long game for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely. It's a marathon. It
Yeah,
is not a
exactly.
sprint by any means.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Endurance-
So
Endurance is key.
Mm.
Yep. So, okay, we're going to sidestep a little bit. So, jumped into real estate, and you're married, right?
I am.
Okay. How long have you been married?
I've been married for, it'll be 4 years in April.
And did you go to school with your wife?
We met kind of during school. We were both actually taking online classes at the time,
Okay.
which was like a whole thing because we probably wouldn't have met otherwise.
Yeah.
But we got married during school. Yeah.
It wasn't MySpace because you're not that old.
No,
Oh.
that was before my time.
Okay. All right. Just had to throw that out
Yeah,
there.
no.
You and your wife, you live in Idaho Falls?
We live in Shelley right now.
Okay.
But we met in Idaho Falls. We met at a volleyball activity. It was a YSA activity, and it was my first time going and her first time ever going.
So, outside of real estate,
Mhm.
what do you like to do for fun?
Oh, I mean, honestly, anything with my wife. I just love spending time together. We love doing all things outdoors. I mean, right now it's skiing. We love to go skiing. Snow hasn't been great this year,
No,
but
it has not.
that's okay. Though hopefully will be better snow in the years to come.
Yep, that's right. And you recently got some new ski equipment.
I did. I
Yeah.
got a new pair of ski boots and some skis.
Those
So
are important.
I got an upgrade.
I learned my lesson of trying to make my ski boots last for longer than I should have, and definitely had some damage to the feet, and immediately got new boots. So good on you of jumping in, making sure that's the right
Oh
equipment.
yeah.
So in real estate, Keller Williams, Anderson Hicks Group, join Anderson Hicks Group. So you've been with us for 4 or 5 months. What is it every day that just brightens your day to come into work?
Probably just the opportunity. Like I know that there's opportunity out there. I know that I can, basically I don't know what to expect for the day.
Right.
It's every day's different, and you never really know what the day's going to look like or
Yep.
what it could turn into. So, and I like that.
Yep. And between phone calls, open houses, knocking on doors, networking events,
Yep.
like you name it, there's plenty of things, but the biggest thing is the relationship side, right? And so when you are looking to work with a buyer or somebody that's looking to sell their home, what's the number one piece of advice that you give them? Like if I'm sitting here and I say, you know what, I'm really thinking about buying a home, what would be the first thing that I should be thinking about next that I should do in order to make sure that I'm the most successful in buying the home that I want for the right price at the right time? What advice would you give me?
I think the biggest thing I'd probably try to discover, what's holding you back. But also it's kind of like the stock market where it's really hard to predict the right time or price or interest rate. There's a lot of things that we can't predict. I think it's just best to get in when you can, because it's going to go up in value over time. So
Yep. Appreciating assets.
Yep.
That's right. May not be the highest point right now, may not be the lowest point right now, but history has definitely shown
it's going to
that
go up.
it goes up, and it over time goes up at a pretty steady rate. Now that you're in real estate 4 to 5 months in, what would you say is the most difficult thing that you run into each and every day? I know you said that there's always stuff to learn. There's so much stuff to learn. But what would you say the most difficult actual task in real estate is, and typically is for agents, in your opinion?
It's a good question. Sometimes the hardest thing's just trying to be bold and get out in front of people,
Yeah.
trying to say, hey, I can help you.
Yep.
Sometimes that's just the hardest part.
Overcoming the no.
Overcoming a no. Yeah, there's definitely more no's than yeses.
There definitely is. Yep. And ultimately, it's getting past that first no to where you're not a salesperson. You are a consultant that you are looking to help those out there in the real estate market, looking to buy or sell, and create value to them to where you can ease their mind, you can provide information, and it just is something that naturally happens to where you partner together as an agent and as a client, and it is a partnership. Well, Caleb, that was fun. Thank you for sitting down with me today.
Yeah.
So for anybody who didn't know Caleb, hopefully you know him a little bit better. And if you're looking to buy or sell or just have questions in real estate, reach out to him. His contact information will be provided here. And we look forward to talking with you in the future. And hopefully we at Anderson Hicks Group and Caleb has a chance of working with you. Thanks, everyone.